death. Not a word that is heard often on a night like this. Now why is that? Take birth. We celebrate and rejoice every newborn, yet we mourn our losses over and over again when the inevitable happens. And like a newborn, I guess in a weird way, we tend to say that NaLDS is like being born again. When we discover our values, vision, mission in life, and what we strive for, our purpose of being in this world. And so we go through this week seeking wisdom from facilitators, externals, peers, conquering our fears, anxieties, and all the things we run away from, like dying. But maybe we don't see the hidden beauty in dying. Maybe we're so obsessed in finding who we are that we've forgotten life already knows. We're all mortal. And isn't it beautiful that with all the difference, the one thing that is the same, knowing we will all die one day. It's the game of life. And doesn't it make it so much more meaningful, knowing that one day it will all be over? And the day that we'll see the end coming closer, there's no pretend. No more hiding behind excuses. No more using lies. The fact is, when there's nothing more to lose, we choose to leave it all behind and find out how to live. How to give and get the most of each dying day. To find ways and obstacles that are only days away. Remember? We were too busy trying to live, trying to give what we have to get more. And more is how we justify our lack of now, our lack of seeing what is and never will be. More satisfaction, more money, more sex, more fulfillment, more time, more. After all these days reflecting and dissecting our past to find at last the meaning of our mere existence, should we not all go out and do nothing less than amazing things, to bring about the needed change, to be loud in our impact and humble in our being, so that those who are seeing us in action have no doubt about our generation leading this beautiful marvel we call the world towards a future so bright people will have to wear sunglasses when they're listening to our story. So who will you be? The next Mother Teresa? Or the new Lady Gaga? Or perhaps you'll invent the next best thing on the internet. Or better said, the new internet. And what about being president? And from behind your desk, you'll end wars, terrorists behind doors, and while you're at it, why not simply end global poverty? And why? Well, that's simple. As the sky's the limit when you're a delegate at NaLDS, not because you're better, more competent, or wise beyond your years. No. The sky is the limit simply because we, and mostly you, by now will have realized that it's time to do something worth doing. And what could be more worthy of doing than to dedicate yourself to being a 20-something-year-old, behaving like a 40-year-old, doing things that most 60-year-olds haven't even figured out yet. And perhaps here is the point where I'll just state the obvious and say, wait a minute. Aren't we perhaps maybe taking this celebrating life just a little too far? Isn't there somewhere in the back of our minds something that we are forgetting? So let me lay it down for you and see if I can say in simple words what needs to be said in order to not forget on a night like this that you're all 20-something-year-olds. And take it from me, a 30-year-old. It's good to be ambitious and wanting to be more, wanting to do more. It's important to have dreams and pursue them. It's noble to put yourself out there where ideas are often crushed, even before we get to explore the power of those ideas. So please don't lose hope. The world needs people like you. People whose only wish is to make a difference. And a difference you will. But at the same time, please don't forget, you're a freaking 20-something-year-old. Bold as shit, yet young enough to not having to know all the answers to life. And yes, your job is to leave behind this world a little bit better than how you found it. and live like one. So more travel the world, marvel in the beauty of flowers, buy one for your soulmate, be late, be early, be crazy, be selfish, drink wine, what the heck, drink the entire bottle, drink a lot of it, which is a little but then a lot. You have the responsibility to enjoy the little things, a cup of coffee or tea, to see friends abroad, stay up late and see the sunset, go to bed and wake up early to see the sunrise. Be surprised at how much joy you can get from forgetting about purpose and stuff. And in all this, there's a lesson about death. Because death will always, no matter what, be present. It's the only mechanism that exists which reminds us how fragile life truly is. So tonight, instead of celebrating life, let us celebrate death. And how it sheds light on the small things we so easily forget. Like the father, whose child asked him on their way home from the botanical garden, what do butterflies do if they only live for one day? And his reply, a butterfly makes the world a better place. So let us embrace mortality. Let us make a toast to remind us that tomorrow could be the last of everything we've ever done, and everything waiting to be. What is and was and never ever, because the clever 20-something-year-old somehow knows to live life now and forever. So let's enjoy the little things. Tonight, let's enjoy candlelight dinner, a smile, perhaps a kiss, knowing that one day we'll miss that opportunity. See what that kiss could have been. Let's enjoy hour-long conversations that look, the suits, the dresses, our parents, friends, you, me, us. Let's go and slow down, the slowing down time. Time we simply enjoy being here. Because right now is the only certainty. So let's make it a night to remember. So much that even death fears the day our time has come. So cheers to you. Cheers to me. Cheers to dying. And cheers to us simply trying